Hello and welcome to episode 3 of our Man United Let's Play, getting Man United back to where they belong. Very big game coming up today. Recap from yesterday or last week's game. Spurs away, drew 0-0. So not too bad a result, but we were hoping to get a win there. We're going to modify our tactics a bit for going into today's game, because coming up today is Liverpool away. Playing away at Anfield is a bit of a harder prospect than playing away at Tottenham. So we're going to go a little bit more of a counter-attacking formation, counter-attacking tactics, try and hit Liverpool on the break, try and contain their front three. So, like I said, last week 0-0 away at Tottenham. This week we're looking to improve on that away at Liverpool, try and get a win by playing some counter-attacking football. Okay, so Liverpool, Man United in the black strips. Coming up in the next couple of weeks, well, actually, as you're watching this, the full game, the full Football Manager game might be out. Currently, we're on the beta version, so soon we'll be playing the proper version. We'll have some scouting videos, some FM Wonderkids videos coming up for you as well. Also, we're going to download the logos and the face packs as well, so you get all that good stuff. So some of the problems leading up to the game, we've got a couple of niggling injuries. Martial, I think, is a doubt. Greenwood is a doubt. Yeah, if you look there, Martial injured, scheduled to complete rehabilitation, return to full training in 4 days. One of the things I did find on the beta version today, which is excellent, is how to use the preferences properly. The preferences has changed slightly in this version of the game. I thought it was just a kind of diluted version because of beta, but no, if you go to advanced, you can then scroll down and all your preferences are in there. So one of the big ones for me is interface and this tool tip speed. Okay, I don't want to be hovering over something and it pops up straight away because it always gets in the way. I want it very slow. So I almost never want my tooltips, okay? So very slow is always good for me. Something else which I always like to change, or at least look at, is my formats. So I like pounds sterling, I like wages weekly, I like temperatures in Celsius, I like my height in feet. Very important for me. I like my weight in stones, not so important for me. But I like my short distances, yeah, yards actually. I like long distances, miles. It's just personal preference. Okay, everything else I'm generally happy with. But tooltip is a big one for me. You see the difference straight away. Just hovering over something, it takes a little bit longer. Definitely takes away a little bit if it's just popping up every 2 seconds. Doesn't affect this by the look of it, which again I think is a really good thing. Just seeing the attributes straight away, a really quick click situation. Okay, so like we said, we got Martial out and we got Greenwood out. Greenwood would have played in Martial's place. So something we have to look at. We're going to put Marcus Rashford over to there. We'll take Greenwood out. We'll have a little look at the tactics here. So we've got Shaw playing. Ideally, we don't want Bailey playing because he hasn't trained very well. Well, Fred is actually our worst trainer. But I did get a report through saying that Bailly was very uninspiring in training. Lindelof's doing really well, so that's good. And I know Maguire's back as well. He's only 52% match sharp, so it might not be a great decision. But Bailly hasn't trained very well. He didn't play very well either in his last game. So I've got my another good tip here is you can insert columns into here. I think I've got training performance there. So you've got Lindelof, as you can see 8.2, and I'm guessing you'll see Bailly somewhere down here. Yeah, Fred and Bailly. So for me, that's justification for taking them out of the team. Form as well. You see Bailly on the bottom. Terrible form. So justification definitely for taking them out. Hopefully the game will reward me for some good management. So we play Dembele, Rashford, and then probably Dan James, I'm thinking. Probably Dan James will get the nod. So we'll look here. His performance in training hasn't been outstanding, so we'll look who has been outstanding. All the first team guys, Dallo, potentially get into a right back spot. but probably not ahead of Wan-Bissaka. Lingard's been okay. Maybe Lingard goes in for Dan James. And Dan James could come on as a super sub. Lingard would work really well actually off the ball against Liverpool if we're playing counter-attack. Look at that work rate. He's got the pace as well to hit him on the break. So I'm happy with that. If you look at the tactics here, we've got two presets. Gegenpress is our first one. That's the one we want to kind of instill into our everyday games. Counter-attack, we're thinking this is going to be our formation and tactics going into big away games, really. Yeah. So I'm happy with that. Just have another little look here at our squad. Make sure we're picking the right people. So we've got Romero, Fred, not trained well, so he doesn't get on the bench for me. Pereira, James. But let's make sure we do have some of our best players. Matters on the transfer list. He's not very good again. Counter-attacking, he hasn't got the speed. Maybe stick Angel Gomez on the bench there with Daniel James. So then we've got wingers, centre midfielders, defenders. I haven't really got any strikers on the bench. That's the only problem. Taith Chong, not really a striker. Mason Greenwood injured. Martial injured. So look at Taith Chong. Is he out on loan? I think he's out on loan. Yeah, he's on loan at Portsmouth. Let's move him. In the 23s. I think I've used all my subs, haven't I? Yeah. Can't have 8 subs. Okay. Just have to go with that. Harry Maguire and Jesse Lingard are lacking match sharpness. We're aware of that. We know the risks. Let's go. Away at Anfield. Trent and Robbo. This is the opposition we're coming up against. Lallana, not the strongest. These two aren't most defensive either, but we got Mane and Salah on the wings. So maybe that's something we'll have to look at in terms of opposition instructions. Because you've got Salah on the right here, he's left-footed. Mane on the left, he's right-footed. They always want to be coming inside. So we'll tell these boys to be wary of that now. I can do my team talk. Happy days. Is there an opposition instruction pop-up screen like they used to be back in the day? I'm not sure. I'll just have a little go here. Send Mike to do that. I'm going to turn the game sounds down. I don't know if you can hear those. But instantly I got very loud game sounds. Again, I'm not sure if you can hear that, but I'm going to turn that right down in my preferences. Can't find it here. So you can find it in my preferences. Apologies for this, but I got to change the setting. Settings, 2D classic camera, hide player, show player, camera, speed, sounds off. God, that was giving me heart attacks then. Right, okay. So we want to go to tactics, we want to go to opposition instruction. Yeah, we want Mane and Salah, we want to defend these two properly because they're match winners. So this is slightly changed. So if I have a look here, provide opposition instructions. How do we do this? Very, very interesting. I'm not really sure how I do this. Pop it in the comments below if you can figure out how to deliver these opposition instructions, because I can't really see how this works. Opposition, maybe I'm on the wrong screen. So if I go tactics and then I go to Shaw, I can't quite figure out how to do it. What I'll do, I'll put that in my notes. I'll research it, I'll find out how to do it, and I'll come back to it. And for now, we'll just play the game without the other opposition instructions, unless I can figure out how to do it. There it is. Opposition instructions. Okay. Attacking midfield left. Tight marking. Pressing intensely. Tacked in. Show on to foot. Okay, so we'll show him Salah onto his right foot. Okay, that pushes him outside. A bug there. Positions. Left. Right. We'll show him onto his right foot. So that's Salah. We're showing onto his weaker foot. And Mane the same. Good. We got there in the end. Okay, let's watch this game now. Mane getting in behind the defence as well, even though we are still sitting a little bit deeper. There's still a little bit of room behind. Alexander-Arnold comes in on the far post. Not expecting to dominate possession, really. I'm playing a counter-attack style. Maybe I'll check my tactics, just to make sure we are playing the ones I wanted, tactics that I wanted. With this highlight to pass. Rashford on the ball, the back post. Okay, so I'll pause the game. I'll check my tactics. Yeah, we are playing counter-attacking. Tactics of counter-attacking. Fine, no problem. Mane picks up the ball straight away. Stood off. Alexander-Arnold delivers the ball far post. Oh, so dangerous with his delivery there. But then we've got our own deliverer of the ball there from deep situations, Ruben Neves. Nine shots against 5. They got 6 on target with 0 on target. If you're playing counter-attacking football, you have to take your chances. That's the key. We do have Dembele up there, good finisher. We do have Rashford, who's not so much of a finisher, but is a scorer of great goals rather than a great goal scorer, as Paul Scholes put it. And that was a great goal, Rashi, you beauty. Scorer of great goals. Nice little assist there from Wan-Bissaka. Lingard and Poggers in the middle. Ricochet to Wan-Bissaka. Plays a lovely ball. Rashford finds a nice bit of space, puts it in near post. Absolutely fantastic. Loving that. 1-0 away from home. Now we'll just sit back and keep soaking up the pressure and trying to hit him on the break. Absolutely perfect. Plays into our hands, that first goal. So important. Good. Coming up to 40 minutes now. Man United on the ball again. Oh, bad pass from Neves. Straight to Salah. Oh, we're lucky that Lallana had that ball, and Lallana's probably not the best finisher. If I can pull his stats up. Oh, but saying that, he delivers a good ball into the far post for Bobby Firmino for his 50th Liverpool goal. Poor defending. Who was picking him up? Nobody's picking him up. The far post, number 9. Why is nobody marking him? That was terrible marking. I'll have to look at our defending free kick situation. So we're conceding a lot of shots. We're not conceding a lot of possession though, which is strange as soon as we're playing counter-attack. I'm happy though. I'm not expecting to come to Anfield and dominate the game when I think Liverpool have got a better team than me. But I am still confident in the team. We have got a good team. I think if we counter-attack Liverpool, we can win this game. Not with finishing like that for Rashford. He should have played it into the middle. Decision making. Good. Oh, Hendo. He's on a yellow card, mind. Good. Play a nice creative ball now, Neves. Out to Luke Shaw. Sprays it wide. Oh, Salah takes the ball off him. That's that pressing that they've got. Oh, Mane should have scored. Mane should have scored there. What are we going to look at? We're going to look at Lallana's finishing. Yeah, 9. That's lucky for us that Lallana's got 9. Yellow card there as well. They've just got Hendo on a yellow. We're conceding a lot of shots. Oh, Dembele, you'd expect to. He's worked the keeper, but you'd expect him to maybe score in that situation. Maybe a half chance. Maybe I'm being a bit too critical. Oh, they're so dominant. So dominant attackingly, but we're defending quite well by the look of it. Resilient. This is bum on the edge of the seat time. Maybe we should go a bit more cautious. Or maybe that's a bad move. What's happening there? Is this replay? It's a replay. Skip. Okay, I've never seen the screen before. Live. There you go. That's what we want. Go on, Rashi. So I'm talking about the counter-attack. Dembele. Nice touch. Keeps the ball alive. Lingard. Oh, we give it away. Have we committed too many people forward? We were very lucky there again. Committed too many people forward on the counter-attack. But that's our game plan. Soak up the pressure. Play him on the break. Robbo wins the ball. Henson plays out to Salah. Lingard, great work off the ball. That's why you're in the team. Shaw to Neves to Maguire to Shaw. That's it, break. Go on. Great ball from Neves. That's the creativity we want from back there. Playing that quarterback role. Shaw comes wide, does nothing. What was that, Luke Shaw? Lingard though, great work. Great. Oh, poor Pogba. Okay. Good. We're happy with the quality of the chances, but shit, the bed, they've had a lot of shots. This game should be about 4-4. Great movement there, lads. Quality ball from Rashford. And is Rashford playing right wing? Or have they just switched? Okay, let's check this now. Rashford is playing right wing. He's been playing the whole time right wing. That is my fault as a manager. I should have checked this. I should have done my diligence. He's been playing on the wrong side the whole game. Could have cost us. Okay, we're on the right side now. We've got a couple of condition issues here. James Maddison hasn't played well. I did say at the start that Scott McTominay would be playing the big games, especially away from home. Again, that was a bad pick by myself. So we'll make that change now. Should be more diligent in my team selection. This is where we want Lingard on that right wing. Maybe he's tired. Mane hasn't performed today. Should have had a hat-trick. Okay, let's see who else we can replace here. Look at the condition of my team. Luke Shaw is on his legs. Is he fit? What's wrong with this guy? He can't play the whole game. Natural fitness 8. But strength and stamina is not too bad. He's staying on the pitch. There's no way of taking him off. No way. Oh, she's playing well. Okay, who isn't playing well? Ratings. Lingard. Take him off for Pereira, maybe. Potentially. Oh, James, of course. That was the plan all along. Take him off the pace. The pace of Dan James on the break could make a difference. Shaw should be crossing from situations like that. That's fine, we kept the ball and we created a chance. Okay, so let's analyse this corner here. Because we know we've spent a lot of time setting these up. We got Neves took it. Number 15 came short. Dembele on the far post. James on the near post. What's Lindelof doing there? Should be back here. Got Maguire attacking from behind, getting marked by no one significant. The ball's just not getting delivered into the area we want. Just put it on Maguire's head. Put in the comments if there's an instruction that I can give that you know of. I can just say put it on Maguire's head. Because all I can see is put it into the 6-yard area, put it to the far post. But Maguire's attacking the ball from deep. If you watch the previous episodes, you'll know that we want to try and occupy the centre-backs here and then bring Maguire in from here. We can win this game. We can also lose it. Oh dear, Liverpool are going. Okay. We got any more subs left? One sub left. Who's a game changer we can bring on? Probably none of these, to be honest. I'd be concerned putting Pereira or Gomez on as a super sub for any of these lads. Rashford's having a good game, although he is a little bit tired. Two fullbacks are quite tired. I'm just going to stick with it. I'm not going to make that third change. 1-1. Do we change our tactics, or we'll keep counter-attacking? For the 3 minutes, Liverpool might go for the win. Might be able to hit him on the break. Maybe one last chance. Like now, no, they'd still keep them back. Should be throwing it out quickly, De Gea, surely. Get it forward, boys. Get it forward, Neves. No. Okay, Dave, we got 10 seconds now. The ref blew early. Another draw away from home. Now that's concerning. 33 shots. And how have we had 54% possession if we're counter-attacking the team? So confusing stats there. They had a lot of shots and we had a lot of possession, even though we wanted to soak up possession, kind of hit them on the break. We had a lot of shots, but we only had 4 on target. There should have been a different scoreline other than 1-1 as far as I'm concerned. That's something we'll look at in the tactics going forward. We'll have a little tweak going into the next game. The next game is against Bournemouth at home, so it's a team we should be absolutely smashing and delivering a high scoring game. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time against Bournemouth.